Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode where we're going to be doing some quick writing tips, a couple pet peeves that I want to address here. So we're going to be dealing with relationships today, and I got a couple examples. The first example is this that you often see: people saying, "Hey bro, what's up sis?" When these people are like siblings or something in like a screenplay, a script, or in a novel, they'll say, "Sup sis, hey bro, how you doing sis? Oh, I'm good bro." Like people don't really talk like that very often. Like sometimes they might say sis or bro or brother or sister, but uh, especially if you have siblings, you can recognize that that's kind of awkward to say. So like here's an alternative, okay? So instead of going, "Hey bro, how's it going?" just say, "Hey, what's up?" Joan asked. Yeah, these names are just like thrown together, so don't worry about it. Boris, who's named Boris? Hey, if you're named Boris in the chat, yo, hit me up. That's crazy, dude. I mean, I'm not trying to hang out or anything. I'm just like, let me know, because that's weird, man. That's wild. Well, good for that. Good for you for having your name Boris. Um, but yeah, so a lot of people are like, if they don't say, "Hey bro, hey sister, hey sis," if they don't say that, then what do they say? Well, they just say "hey." They don't say their title. They don't say their relationship. You can build a relationship without having to say what their actual relationship is. And if you're writing a novel, you can establish the relationship outside of dialogue. So, "Hey, what's up, Jonas?" So the sister comes in and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" Boris drops his controller, his video game controller. That might be a little too detailed for that. That still sounds pretty awkward, but he drops his something like that. He drops his video game controller, he lowers his ear, so that like it establishes a relationship. His sister comes in, says, "Hey, what's up?" So he respects his sister a little bit, enough to like stop playing his games if he's playing video games. Going good. What's up? That's it. That's it. Yeah, see? That's it. That's all you need. So like you don't need to go sis, bro, bro. That is a little pet peeve. Or if you want to establish that they roughhouse a little bit, not like roughhouse, but so you could say, "Hey, what's up?" So let's keep the first line there. Or swivels in his chair to see who was talking to him. As he sees it's his sister, he swivels back and turns the volume up on his television. you know, because that gives a little bit more of a dynamic. He doesn't even have to respond anymore. He sees his sister. He's like, "Ugh, who's this?" Because like maybe Joan's like 6 or 7. Maybe she's a kid, and Boris is like an adult, and he doesn't want to deal with her. So it's a quick way to like establish a relationship. You don't have to have sis. You don't have to have bro. You can find creative ways to establish who these people are to each other without actually having to say it. All right, now the next example. This is actually a this example I came across. Uh, this is a video game dialogue. This is actually video game dialogue. The mother is in like a situation and her daughter's dead, and it's like, oh, she says, "Oh, my daughter, my beautiful daughter, she can't be gone." No, something like that. It's not the exact quote, but it's pretty much that. It's that feeling. My daughter, my beautiful daughter. Oh, my daughter can't be gone. My daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Shut up. You don't need that. You can sell the relationship through the voice acting, but if you don't have voice actors and it's just like a novel, you don't need "my daughter" every time. You can say her name. Say her name. What's her name? Marissa. Marissa. Sure. Marissa. My beautiful daughter. You don't need daughter. My beautiful baby girl. Because this is the parent, right? This is the parent talking about their child who they've just lost. They're going to say baby girls, my muffin. I don't know. Like a pet name. Maybe not muffin, but I'm going to put muffin in. No, no, no. Put a pet name there. I don't have a good one off the top of my name, so we'll put that there. And then in ellipses, I like using ellipses a lot. It sells off that like her thought has kind of like trailed away. Whoops, how do you spell? I can't spell. Thank God for dispel. Whatever, dude. I hit insert accidentally. That's supposed to be disbelief. There we go. I before E. But yeah, so that establishes, my beautiful baby girl. Who says that other than a mother? You don't need my daughter. You can sell the relationship without having to establish that relationship. You can tell that this person, especially if they have a good voice actor, Marissa, my beautiful baby girl, she can't be, implied to be dead. Like you get that. You get that relationship. This is just clunky, and like I understand like sometimes writers need to give you a lot of information as far as relationships go, without having the time to really establish that relationship. So they do this, but I think this is more poignant. I think this is more effective if you're trying to sell grief. You know what I mean? And then the last example I have, we have names. What's up, Tabby? Asked Sarah. What do you want, Sarah? Responded Tabby. So get rid of names, just like bro, just like sis. People don't really talk to each other and say each other's names. Like I have 4 brothers and a sister, and just recently I went on a trip where a couple of my brothers got together, and I don't think I said their name once. I don't think they said my name either. My dad says my name more than my brothers do. But like it's just clunky. It's so the only way I can expect somebody to actually say their name. So what up is going to be one word or hyphenated, because it's like what up. So what up, Tabby? Oh, ignore that. Should have closed out that freaking. Oh well. What up, Tabby? Asked Sarah as she swaggered into the room. Oh yeah, she's swaggering, baby. All right, so what up, Tabby? And guess what? We're getting a little backstory. Maybe Sarah only says Tabby. Her real name's Tabitha. Maybe if you can hear that train, I apologize. Sarah only says Tabby when she wants something from Tabby. So, what do you want, Sarah? Sarah, yeah, right? Sarah. So she can say that, make that a hyphen, or italicize that. So, oh shoot. Oh boy, I didn't respond fast enough, I suppose. So you can have that hyphen or italicized. So it's like, what do you want, Sarah? Like kind of like sarcastic. Shut the hell up, please. But anyways, so you can have that sarcastic, and then you can push it even farther by spelling out Tabitha. How do you spell Tabitha? Tabitha's with an I. Okay. Well, you can respond to Tabitha, because that sells the idea that Tabby or Tabitha prefers to go by Tabitha. And when Sarah says Tabby, it's a little it deepens the relationship there. They're not good sisters from what this looks like to me. And you could go even farther. Tabitha rolled her eyes as Sarah sat down reverse ways in a nearby chair. Like a youth preacher or something, how they would sit down in the chair and be like, hey kids. All right, anyways, freaking spell. Oh my god. I hunt and peck. I don't do home keys, so I apologize for that. Sarah only ever called her Tabby. Tabby needs to be when she wanted something. Usually something risky. Okay, now we're building like what? Oh, risky. What do you mean risky? Okay. So like that builds the rapport of these two as well. Maybe these two people are like a bank thieves now. Maybe Tabitha's a bank thief. Sarah's got a new lead. Tabitha and Sarah. Like they're using their names, but generally you wouldn't want to use their names. You would just have, well, in this situation I suppose it makes sense, but in a lot of situations siblings don't say things like that. Hey, said Sarah. Here's another example of just siblings being siblings. Building a relationship there, responded coldly. And you can be in italicized. So what do you want? Maybe they just had an argument. But you don't need their names. You can see their names right here. The character said, siblings don't call each other by their names for the most part. It sounds weird, especially if you're an only child, but it's just not the way people talk. Like when you're writing dialogue, talk it out yourself. Talk out what these characters are saying and then write what you say, because what you're saying is going to be more genuine and more realistic than what you think these characters would be saying to each other. Hey bro, hey sis. That's not what people say. They say hey. Sometimes they say hey fuckface, hey stupid. They're siblings. They love each other, they hate each other. Unless they're like in a kind of rough family, then they hate each other, but they want to love each other, but they still hate each other. There's all these dynamics you can go through, and you don't have to resort to names. You don't have to resort to titles like daughter, and you don't have to go bro and sis. You know what I mean? So that's just a quick video to address a couple pet peeves that I have. I hope you learned something here. I hope it helps you out with your dialogue when you're writing your screenplays, your scripts, your stories, your novels. If it did help you out, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments down below. And go ahead and subscribe. Boop. Take two. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done that too. But in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.